Hi everyone. Um, I just seen a tag video on Abs and Lala's YouTube page, channel, whatever. And this is the 50 Shades of Grey tag. I could not wait to get this tag done because I am a humongous 50 Shades of Grey fan. So I'm just going to go ahead and get going. Disclaimer, I will probably blush. And I will be very excited and very dramatic in answering these questions because I am sickeningly, I don't know the word for that. I am way too obsessed, like to the point I almost need rehab. So without further ado, here we go. So first question, who or what got you started on this trilogy? One of my best friend's sisters had told me about it the weekend of Mother's Day. My husband had bought me a Kindle for Mother's Day. What in the world? Why is my hair always so out of control in these videos? Anyways, my husband had bought me a Kindle for Mother's Day, and I downloaded the Hunger Games and stuff like that because I was really into that. And she was like, you have to read this book. It is the 50 Shades of Grey series, and it's this super erotic novel. She's like, you have to read it. And so I did. So yeah, she got me started on it. She told me about it. I didn't really know a whole lot about it. The only thing I really knew was it was super erotic. So yeah. Did you purchase/borrow hard copies or ebooks? I got it on my Kindle. I do, even though I have a Kindle, I would not mind having them all in books, like paperback books or hard copy books, just to have them. So I can just, oh, I just want them. I still want them. What book chapter are you on, or how long did it take you to finish all 3 books? Now, I have only read the first book, which is legitimately killing me because I want the other 2 books so stinking bad. But I read the first book and I got to read the sample of the second book. So I read like the first chapter and then like 3 pages into the second chapter. I want it so bad. So yes, I've only read 1 book. Is this your first erotic romance novel? If not, name one you would recommend. Yes, this is my first one. And if anybody knows of any others that are comparable to this book series or trilogy, you have got to let a sister know because I will be getting those. Yes, love. Let's see. 5, what is your initial impression of Christian? Well, as the storyline gets you up, and this is kind of the same way that she had answered the question, but it's true. Like, when you start reading the book, it sets you right up to how you're supposed to feel about him. He's super wealthy, and he owns his own company, and he's very confident, but he's kind of got something to hide. So that's already like alluring, you know what I mean? Like you kind of are like, ooh, what's kind of going on in his brain and stuff like that. So you're just automatically kind of attracted to him if you're attracted to that kind of guy, which most women are. Maybe not like the millionaire part, but just somebody who's very confident and kind of sexy and all that jazz. So my first impression was kind of like, ooh, what's he about, Let's see, 6. What is your favorite Christian phrase? I can like feel myself. Whew. There's one phrase that he tends to use over and over and over in the book, and he constantly tells Anna not to bite her lip because he'll tell her, stop biting your lip, you know what it makes me want to do to you, and stuff like that. Hot. Yeah, that's the one. I can just like feel my face getting flush. 6, or 7, sorry. Do you feel the book is really degrading? Okay, let me restart that. Do you feel the book really is as degrading towards women as many critics have proclaimed? After all, Anna is a consenting adult and is making choices based on her own desires. Okay, here's the thing. I do not feel that way. And the reason why is because a lot of women feel that any kind of a lot of women feel that anything that is showing a woman half naked in a porno, in an erotic novel, to where they are like the sex, I don't really know how to explain it. Pretty much the way I feel is this. Whatever it is that, women are doing, why should it matter if that's what they want to do? Why is it okay that men can be this, however they want and be able to do whatever they want sexually, or, talk a certain way, act a certain way, and they are never judged for it, or they are never, whatever. But when a woman does it, a lot of times women are like, I can't believe that's so degrading. Why is it degrading? If that girl wants to wear a bathing suit with her boobs and butt hanging out, or that woman wants to be in a porno, or that woman wants to get tied up and smacked around, she's an adult. If she wasn't consenting to that, then yes, I would understand how it would be degrading. But she's consenting to all of those things and she wants to do these things, then no, I don't think it's degrading at all. That's what she wants to do, and that's what she wants to do. Just because she's a woman doesn't mean that if you don't want to be that way, if you don't want to walk around with your boobs hanging out, and you don't want to, be in a, porno, or you don't want to be in Playboy, that's your own thing, and I wouldn't, but it's not degrading. You know what I'm saying? It's not degrading. She wants to do it. That's her thing, That's really drawn out, but anyways. If you were Anna, would you stick around with such a control freak like Christian? Yes. And honestly, when I was reading this book, I was really getting into it and trying to I'm the same way with books and movies. I really put myself into the book, or really put myself into movies. And that's why I like so many movies and like so many books, is because I really kind of get into it. And if that were me, would I be making the same choices, or how would I feel and stuff like that? Now, she is in love with him and she really, really wants to be with him. And it's kind of a give and take. She's giving him what he really wants because that's what he wants. But at the same time, she's trying to take some back for herself. And so, yes and no. I mean, yes, I probably would. And if I got to a breaking point, then yes, it would be over. But, and she does. So, yes, I would, and those are the reasons why, because, she really, you see in the story that she really cares for him, and she wants to be with him. She wants to be a part of his life. There was a wonderful cast of supporting characters in the book. Who is your favorite and why? I would have to say my favorite characters in the book would have to probably be Anna and Christian. And the reasons why is because, for Anna, she's this shy, very intelligent girl who she's self-conscious and she doesn't think she's beautiful, and she is trying to get herself to open up, And I like that about her. I like that she's kind of growing and expanding, and at the same time, deep down inside, she knows that she's kind of like this sexy little vixen, And then for Christian, the reason I like him is I just find him so intriguing because yes, he does put it all out there, but at the same time, he's very in himself, and he's got a lot of dirty little secrets that he doesn't want her to know. So I just find him very intriguing. I don't know. I'm kind of drawn to him, and I'm drawn to her. So those are my two favorite characters. Why do you think the book is so popular, especially amongst the suburban mom demographic? Okay. I'm like a suburban mom, I'm a stay-at-home mom, and I like to read. It's something that I like to do to fill my time. And also the reason I like to read is because, like I said before, I really like to get into stories, and it's kind of nice to read books because, it's all up here for me, The reason I think it's so popular among suburban moms, or even just stay-at-home moms in general, is because, And like Kayla had said, you know, you're home all day, you are married, most of them, and after you have a kid and stuff, your sex life is not the same as you were when you were 18, 19, however old you were. You know, things aren't as, um, they're not as, what is the word? I don't know. They're just not the same. You know, it kind of slows down and it's kind of not as spontaneous. That's the word, spontaneous and all these things. So when you're reading these things, you know, you're just like, wow, you know, that's really hot. So I don't know. I love it. So that's why I think it's so popular. It's just so many people, even just not even stay-at-home moms, but just like, it's just so erotic. And I think that's why it's so popular. Would you mind if your significant other knew you were reading this trilogy, or how does he or she feel about it? My husband knows. I read him certain passages from the book that I was just like, hot, 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 hot. You know, he bought it for me. He kind of giggles about it, like, whatever, you know. He doesn't understand really, like, what the book is really entailing, you know. But he doesn't care. It's just a book, you know, whatever. So at the end of the book, we got to see how things went down from Christian's point of view. Would you buy all 3 books and reread from his point of view? Absolutely. I would buy them just as fast as I want to buy these books up. And the reason why is because, like I said, I find him so intriguing that I would love to see what's going on from his point of view and how he truly feels about Anna and the things that are going on. You know what I mean? Because, I don't know. I just would love that. I gotta hurry because I'm already at almost 12 minutes. If you had to sum up this trilogy in one word or phrase, what would it be? Okay, it would either be freaking delicious or hot, 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 hot. So hot. Hot, 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 hot. Let's see. Would you recommend this book to your family and friends? If so, how many have you raved about it to so far? I don't know about my family, but definitely my friends, my sister-in-law. Every time I talk to her, I'm like, have you read that book yet? Give up the Hunger Games and get on this book. You've got to read this book. It'll only take you like 2 days. So I really rave about this book. Pretty much to all my friends, especially my female friends, like, you've got to read this book. You're not going to believe it. And this is like my first erotic novel. So like to me, to read those words and read the things that they're talking about, I was floored. And sometimes I would laugh out loud and be like, oh my God, I can't believe they're saying that, you know? So yeah, I rave about it a lot to my friends. And let's see, which actor would you want to play Christian in the film portrayal, and which actress do you want to play Anna? Okay. To me, the best couple, you know, that I think would, they're not really a couple, but I think that Christian should be played by Ryan Gosling, and I think Anna should be played by Emma Stone. And I know those two played together in Crazy Stupid Love, but the reason why I think those two would be so good is if you have seen that movie, you see the same kind of thing. He's this super sexy, rich guy with a slamming body, and he's just super sexy and confident. And then her in that movie, you know, she plays this kind of innocent, self-conscious, super cute, doesn't realize how beautiful she is girl. So them two together, plus they have kind of this on-screen chemistry. I think those two would be the absolute best people to play Anna and Christian. So anyways, that is the tag, and I tag anyone and everyone to do this. And I'm almost out of time, so I will see you guys in my next video, and enjoy. And if you have not read this book, oh my God, go and read it. So I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye.